Let's talk about it with Ann. First of all, let's be clear. Yeah, you see her. She stand on business. Don't play no games. If it's heat in the streets, she know the names. She don't just talk it, she break it down from the start to the finish. The whole rundown stuff you miss, yeah, she caught all that. Have you like, oh, I know all that. From the block to the tea they spill, she connect them dots, give you the real. Not just headlines, she give you depth. Make it all make sense with every step. And listen, she gon' say what y'all won't say, even if it hit a whole different way. If her opinion don't match the crowd, she stand on it, say it proud. No apologies, no walking it back, cause keeping it real ain't wrong, that's fact. She give it to you straight like that, no chaser. Every time she speak it, it's all flavor. You might agree, you might not, but either way, she hitting the spot. Unfiltered voice with a mind that's sharp. Every take comes straight from the heart. So if you tired of the same old view, she bring that angle you never knew. Let's talk about it with Ann. She said what she said. No chaser.
Hey chat, happy Friday. Y'all know I normally be like, it's Freestyle Friday. And I did not put that on my thumbnail because I was having a time today, honey. I was having a time and my thumbnail just wasn't coming out how I wanted to. And I just said, F it. And I left it how it was. But y'all know, it's still Freestyle Friday. I know it's a lot of BS going on. Y'all know I've been peeping, I've been seeing, honey. But y'all know Inge. I'm going to play my intro for y'all one more time because I want y'all to hear the words of that intro so y'all can kind of really understand me, right? So when I talk, y'all know I say things that other people don't say. I say things that, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep it real with y'all. So I'm going to play this intro one more time. Y'all listen to exactly what the words are saying to my intro. Want y'all to listen to it. Oh, and I finally put my outro up too. Y'all gonna get that today.
This car. First of all, let's be clear. Yeah, you see her? She stand on business, don't play no games. If it's heat in the streets, she know the name. She don't just talk it, she break it down from the start to the finish, the whole rundown. Stuff you missed, yeah, she called all that. How you like? I ain't know all that. From the blogs to the tea they spill, she connect them dots, give you the real. Not just headlines, she give you depth. Make it all make sense with every step. And listen, she gon' say what y'all won't say, even if it hit a whole different way. If her opinion don't match the crowd, she stand on it, say it proud. No apologies, no walking it back, cause keeping it real ain't wrong, that's fact. She give it to you straight like that, no chaser. Every time she speak, it's all flavor. You might agree, you might not, but either way she hitting the spot. Unfiltered voice with a mind that's sharp. Every take comes straight from the heart. So if you tired of the same old view, she bring that angle you never knew. Let's talk about it with Ann. She said what she said. No chaser.
All right, y'all. So did y'all pay attention to the words? I know we be bopping and stuff when it come on because the bop is real good. But did y'all actually pay attention to the words? Because y'all know I don't say what y'all want me to say. I keep it 100 with y'all. But I make it to where y'all understand what I'm saying. Now, some of y'all might act like y'all don't understand what I'm saying, right? So let me say this. Y'all know Ange is a supporter of Chrisean's. But what Ange don't do is, if Ange feel like Chrisean is doing something that Chrisean shouldn't be doing, that could potentially put her in another situation, Ange ain't gonna agree with what Chrisean is doing. I don't have to support Chrisean and agree with everything that she's doing. Does that make sense? Because you have supporters that agree with everything she's doing, even when she's doing something she shouldn't be. I ain't never gonna be that girl, y'all. I could support her and still disagree with what she's doing. Does that make sense to y'all? Am I making sense? Because y'all know what I always say over here. When I talk like if Chrisean was my daughter, my niece, my sister, my family member. So there's no way that I could sit up on my platform and pretend I like what she's doing, because I wouldn't do that to my family member, to my daughter, my niece, my sister. I wouldn't approve of it. I wouldn't approve of it. So y'all know I keep it 100. But let me do, it's a whole bunch of people in the chat. I ain't gonna be able to do the whole rollout, but let me do my call outs to y'all. Happy Friday to everybody that's in the chat. And as I'm going down the list, if I miss some names, just know there's a lot of y'all in the chat right now. I'm just gonna say some names real fast. I'm not gonna get through the whole chat, but welcome everybody that's in. Please hit the like button. I hope y'all enjoy the show. Y'all can come up and everybody can have their own opinion. I'm not going to disagree with anybody. Your opinion is your opinion, but y'all know what I say. Keep it respectful. Although I might not be agreeing with something, does not mean this is a hate page, because this is not a hate page. That does not mean you get to come up on this panel and disrespect Chrisean, her child, or anything in that nature. We don't do that over here. But we are allowed to have our own opinions and a difference of opinions from other people. So, hey, Antoinette, Maisha, it's Ivory, Queen Theory, Sabrina, Monique, Desiree, Sabrina, I think I said that already. Chocolate, Delightful, Bridget, Chant, Maisha, Kels, Pamela, Randy, Desiree, Miss TR, Yellow Flower, Erica, Jamie. All right, y'all. Hey, all my mods, my day ones, everybody that been rocking with me from beginning to end. Don't switch up on me. You know, y'all accept me for me. Y'all accept my opinions, because y'all, it just be my opinions. It just be my opinions. But I'm going to keep it real on my opinions. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep it 100. So let me start by saying this. I don't like the bullshittery that I see online with Chrisean. I don't like it. So let me say this, right? I don't know what Chrisean and Blueface got going on. At this point, I feel like we in a movie, in a show called Punked. I feel like we all being punked at this moment. I feel like we being punked. And I don't like it. Here's what I'd rather Chrisean do. I'd rather Chrisean came online and just be like, yo, y'all, let me keep it a buck with y'all. I'm kicking it with Blue. It ain't even, I don't even mean kicking it as in like they an item. When I say kicking it, I just mean kicking it. Like, yeah, I chill with him. Yeah, I hang with him. Yeah, I'm around him. You know what I'm saying? Because just because you're around a person don't mean that y'all sleeping with them. You understand? So, you know, kicking it, I don't know where you from, but here, kicking it, New York, we kicking it. We chilling. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what I mean when I say kicking it. I'd rather her come do that. Me personally, I don't like the coming online, crying over him, saying you over it, all of that. Like at this point, it's like, who you saying it for? You know what I'm saying? Like, cause today I think my last show, well, y'all know I'll be all over the place. So let me go back. My last two shows, I wasn't actually live. I pre-recorded those lives and then I posted. So thank you everybody who was in the chat watching the pre-recorded lives for the last two lives. That's why y'all seen nobody came up or whatever the case is. It was just simply me. I pre-recorded it and I threw it up there because I was at work. I was tired. So I did a little 1-2 just to have something, you know, up there. So thank y'all for tuning in and supporting me on that. However, I feel like you begin to make yourself look like a fool. And I'm just, y'all, I'm keeping it real. If this was my daughter, this is what I'd be telling her. You are beginning to make yourself look like a fool. When you come online, okay, I was about to say this. I said this the other day. That Chrisean comes online and say one thing. And then we like, she get it. But then her actions does the opposite of what she came online that we just thought she got. So maybe if she stopped coming online and just talking, we won't know it. We won't say she got it or she don't got it. You get it? Does that make sense? Because when you come online and you tell people, am I yelling? Because I don't want to be yelling. I need to keep a soft tone. Like when I did my preview. Sometimes when I play back my lives and I listen, I feel like I'm yelling. And I think sometimes I be yelling, y'all, because I'm actually on my laptop. And my laptop, I feel like maybe sometimes I have it far away, so I be yelling. But I apologize if I'm yelling, y'all. But I feel like Chrisean don't need to come online and tell us one thing and do another. Because who are you proving anything to you? Anything to? You don't have to prove nothing to nobody. Because when you try to prove things to people, it makes you look like a fool when you go back on everything that you came online and said. And I think that's the part she's missing. Again, y'all, I support Chrisean, but I'm not going to support the foolery that she's doing. It's a difference. It is a difference. Being a diehard fan and being a supporter. I'm not a fan. I'm a supporter. There's a difference. And when I support her, I'm going to support her and I'm going to support and tell her when I think she's doing something dumb. And right now, she's doing something dumb. There's a million single moms out there in the world. There's a million. I am one of them. I'm just a mom now. I'm no longer a single mom because my son grown. He a grown ass man. He take care of himself. But I was a single mom. Being a single mom is definitely not easy. You definitely have rough patches. You definitely need a break. You go through all those emotions. You go through it all being a single mom. So do I get it? I get it. I understand it. But what she needs to understand is you don't beg no man for love. to love your child. If a man is going to love your child, he's going to love his child because he loves his child. You don't have to tell a man to take care of his child. You don't have to tell a man to love his child. You should not have to be around the man for a man to love his child or to be a part of your child's life. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Am I making sense? So, Shelly, I think you one of them that's a fan, right? Because here's the thing, right? And I'm gonna say, like I said before, when it comes to me and my page, I support Chrisean. So there's no confusion over here. I support her, and I support her enough to call her out when she's doing something that can hurt her. I can say when I think she's doing something wrong. Because Shelly, let me ask you a question. If you have a daughter and your daughter was in an abusive relationship and her man was beating her ass, you want to see her go make that mistake again? Because I know I wouldn't want that with my daughter. Would you push your daughter back into an abusive relationship? Shelly, I'm just asking. Since you think we confused over here. Because I wouldn't. So when I talk over here, I talk as if she was my daughter, my niece, my sister. Because what I say is what I'll say to them. And I'll never push my daughter, my niece, my sister to go back to an abusive man. Because now if he harm her, do something to her, take off this earth, then what all the big fans say then? Y'all cheering it on. Y'all cheering it on. So what does that make you at this point when you cheer on somebody to go back to somebody who has no ounce of goodness in his heart for her, nor her child? Like, come on. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. This man has come out and said that child is not his. He had it pinned on his Twitter for over a month. He insinuated that she unalived somebody to the point that Nevaeh was so comfortable on the phone the other day to tell him he was around, oh, you around people that set people up. How much mistakes y'all want her to do? At the end of the day, Shelly, if you still ain't here, sweetie, we are letting her do what she want to do and learn her from her mistakes because she ain't listening to none of our asses. I mean, she ain't listening to the ones who is telling her the foolery that she do. She listens to the fans, to the super fans that cheer her on for everything that she do. I'm not going to cheer her on for everything that she do. She has a fight coming up. She looks distracted to me. Do you not think this is part of his plan? Do you not think this is part of his plan to distract her? Do y'all really think that Blueface want her on top? That man want her to fail. And maybe she don't know what love is. Maybe she don't know what love is. So she's chasing the love. She's trying to feel love, but at this point, I don't know what to tell her. You just said that he pushed it back until September. Oh wait. He posted that chant because I didn't see that. And if he pushed it back into September, it's probably because she's so unfocused. She's in Cali when she shouldn't be. I'm a be 100 with y'all again. Seeing her seeing her live, and I didn't watch the whole live. Hell, I didn't even watch the live. Let me tell y'all that. I went and I watched a piece of the live. And that piece of the live, yeah, I saw the old Chrisean. I ain't see this new Chrisean. So if I'm gonna be 1,000 with you, I saw the old Chrisean yesterday. And if you know what I'm talking about. I didn't like the Chrisean I was seeing yesterday. Chrisean needs to leave Cali. And from what I heard somebody say, that she said she was looking for a place, a house or something in Cali. And if that is so, Chrisean, baby girl. Chrisean, baby girl. You must don't want to keep this high that you on. You must want to go back to rock bottom. Because going back to Cali is definitely not good. It's definitely not. And you see that word right there, chocolate? Keyword. Too far. And I'm almost bet it all. It's because she's losing focus. You can't put her in a ring and she ain't focused. She's losing focus where she at. And this is what he wanted. Now, this is where I get pissed off with her. When I say she come online and she speak one thing and then her actions is another. She came online and she said, this man hate me. This man just want my punani and my money. This man don't want me boxing. He asked me why I'm boxing. There's no females that made it in the boxing world. Did she not say that? Did those words not come out of her mouth? Again, I be saying when she talking, I think she got it. I think she got it. But then her actions is something else. You know, we all are adults in the chat. So all of us, females, have been through a heartache. We all had that one person we loved and we couldn't seem to get rid of, probably did us dirty, probably cheated on us 101 times and we stayed with them. It took us a minute to get over it, right? We all been through there. We all been there. If you ain't been through there, I'm almost think that you're lying. And if you've been with the same man since you was in high school, 9 times out of 10, I'm sure y'all still together, but somewhere along the line, he done cheated. He ain't just stay with your nanny for 100 years. He tastes the waters and has some other nanny out there too. I can almost bet that, right? But what I'm saying here is we always give her, she young. She got to make mistakes. She got to learn from her own mistakes. All of that is true. It's true. However, you would think that it's no mistake no more when the man that you love got 2 possible baby mamas on the way. The man that you love is sleeping with multiple women. Some may be content, like the little young lady that was on his live the other night, the day before yesterday with the curly hair. He tried to act like he been around her for like 6 years. I think that was content. I think that was a lie. I think he just met that girl and bought her on a stream because him and her could not keep the story up on how they met, how long ago they met, what happened when they met. He had to chime in and do the story. I think when he coached her, she didn't remember everything she was supposed to say. So I don't believe all the girls that come on stream he's actually sleeping with. Blue be doing stuff for clicks and views and content. So let's be clear with that, y'all. We can't believe every single girl that we see him in his stream that he's actually sleeping with all of them. At least I don't believe that, because if you seen that little clip, and again, y'all know I don't watch Blue, but I went into Banger's live and he had him on and I was in a chat for about 5 minutes. And that's what was going on. And that 5 minutes, him and Hawkins could not get their story right. So I don't believe he really knew that girl. I think that he just got that young lady to come on over and give him some content. However, though, you know he's sleeping with other females, right? First off, let's start with Stunner. Whether he was sleeping with Stunner for real, was it just a publicity stunt? We don't really know. Only him and Stunner know, right? But what we do know is that he kissed Stunner. What we do know, he was touching Stunner's butt. And this is somebody that she was cool with. Is that a level of disrespect? Absolutely. Should that be enough for you not to want to mess with him? For me, it would be. But again, let's add the 2 potential pregnant girls. That's 3. Let's add Jaden, who he's constantly still sleeping with between every night to every other night. Would that be enough for you to say, F this dude? I am done. I don't care how much I love him. I am done. She was in Cali for Father's Day. Did he say, hey, bring little Chrisean over here because I'm doing a Father's Day portrait with my kids? No. He left little Chrisean out while he was right there in Cali and went and did his portrait with the other 2, looking like the demon himself. Did y'all see his eyes in the portrait? Looking like the demon he is. Okay? Now, Chrisean know that the internet, the haters, who I love to call her biggest supporters, her haters, they be looking for a reason to come up and just go at you. And Chrisean, baby girl, you giving them it all. You giving it exactly what they want. And then, Chrisean, you gotta be careful what you're doing, because you lose your supporters like that. And I'm gonna be real, because if I take y'all back to when Chrisean was the old Chrisean, remember when Chrisean went live and she said, I don't care if y'all don't support me. I don't care if y'all unfollowed me. Chrisean lost like 1 million followers that day. In like 2 days. She lost like 1 million followers just by saying that. Right? I went back and I was watching some of her live again while I was on the bus coming home. And I seen that she told one of her mods to block people. To block them. For anybody, because people was in her chat saying stuff about, because they did not understand what the hell she was doing. And she didn't like it. She didn't like it. So now she was saying to block them. That's the old Chrisean, y'all. When I said I saw the old Chrisean in that video, that was the old Chrisean. I like the new Chrisean. And I think the new Chrisean needs to jump back into her body and get on that plane and get her ass back to Baltimore. LA is not for her. LA definitely brings back the old Chrisean. The Chrisean that was getting on live reading the scripture to y'all for like 50 hours. I need that Chrisean. I need that Chrisean. Y'all know I say Blueface is that child's father. That is little Chrisean's father. So yeah, they gotta communicate if he's gonna be a real step up man and take care of his kid. They gotta communicate. Y'all know I say I wouldn't give him 2 weeks. You don't give no man 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and think that they change. Especially no one like him. He need a whole damn year. But if you want to go shorter than that, 6 months. But I'll give him a year. And in that year, hell, if she want to go shorter and say the 6 months, in that 6 months, he got to be proven a whole lot. She also came out her mouth and said that he don't send no diapers, no wipes, no money, no nothing for that child. So when I see her holding hands with him and he got her flowers, I ain't jumping up and down for that shit. That shit ain't, it doesn't faze me. Flowers die. I don't care about those. She said that baby needs summer clothes. She have to go summer clothes shopping. Why we ain't see him in the mall somewhere in Cali buying all the summer clothes that the baby need? Hell, some new winter clothes as well. So when the winter come in, because he growing. So that way she ain't got to do that for the winter. Go buy him some pants and stuff. Why we don't see him doing that? But we see him buy Javon $1,000 worth of the little stupid game he play. We see him take Journey in Target and pick up whatever toy she want. But at some point, I really need Chrisean to wake the hell up. Like, I need her to wake up. And I'm not just talking about from Blue. I need her to wake up from everybody. From everybody. Chrisean has got online and said that she paid her nephew's college tuition. She got online and said Blueface told her he needed help. And she figured that the two of them needed help with each other. They was going to help each other. We all know what he need help with, right? And some people, I be listening to internet streets when I'm not live and I hear other people talking and people be like, oh, y'all get on my nerve. Why y'all think Chrisean is like a money magnet? That's all she good for. What do you mean? What the hell do you mean? That is all she good for. To them. To them. That's all she good for. Everybody got their freaking hand out and she gives it to them. And when she say no, everybody switches on her. So what do you mean? Why do y'all all think, if y'all supporters, why y'all think that she's only good for money? Because if you a supporter, then you'll see. That's all she good for. For them. For them. So let me put you on the big screen, sweetie. So you said this ain't his son. If so, she would publicly did a DNA test. Let me stop right there. Are you dumb? Are you stupid? Are you retarded? Like, what are you, sweetie? She publicly did a DNA test, idiot. Him, her mama, and everybody else in the goddamn room. What are you talking about? We clearly know that you're somebody who haven't been following her. You're somebody who watch clips of blogs. Like, get the F up out of here. And I ain't even gonna block you. I'm gonna leave your dumb ass right there. Because you're one of the stupid ones. No, it wasn't proven that it was Photoshop. It never was Photoshop, idiot. If it was fake, Blueface would have posted a real test. Has Blueface posted a test, stupid? Has he posted a test? All he told you is that's not his kid. So if it was not his kid, don't you think he would have posted a real DNA test saying that it's not his? Shut the fuck up, Carolee. One of y'all get her the hell up out of here. I was leaving you in here, but now you just dumb. Get the fuck up out of here. Where's my phone? Let me get you up out of here. Excuse me 1 second, y'all. All right, I had to get up. Let me. Damn, can I got it out of here now. All right, because I banned her. Let me just post that just to get that down. All right, I said y'all could come in here. I said y'all can have your own opinions and all of that. But like I said, we're not going to come in here. We're not going to be stupid. Okay? We're not going to be stupid. And we're going to come in here with the truth. We're not going to do the lying stuff. So, now, back to what I was saying. I don't even remember what I was saying, y'all. That just threw me off. That comment threw me off because I really wasn't reading the comments just so I could say what I'm saying. But when I looked down, that's what I caught. So I had to put up on the big stage. And I'm sorry if I was yelling. I know my voice just got loud, y'all. I just started yelling, right? I apologize. That means I gotta turn y'all phones, y'all computers, y'all TV down when I start yelling. You asked me why I'm so hostile, Guyanese. Because when I feel like yelling, I just start yelling. I gotta get hostile with some people, and that was one to get hostile with. And is anyone winning in the circus? You're absolutely right. Nobody. Not even Chrisean. No, nobody is winning. I agree with you on that one. But when you come in a chat and you talk stupid and you're lying, then yeah, I am gonna get hostile. Because you're allowed to have your opinion, but you're not allowed to lie. There's a difference. So yeah. And she kept going. After I put her on the big screen, she kept going. So yeah, that's what made me get hostile and get up out of here. However, Carlissa said the other day, welcome back to the circus. Chan, you ain't gotta remove her. Every comment don't need to be removed. I addressed her. You ain't gotta get her out of here. She's asking a question. I answered it. You can leave her. Carlissa said, welcome back to the circus. And y'all, I can't stand Carlissa. But do I agree with her now? Chrisean is definitely in a circus. She's definitely in a circus right now. And like I said, I feel like we are in the show called Prank. We in a show called Prank. And let me tell you something. If Chrisean want to go back to Blueface, if Chrisean want to be around Blueface, I really don't care. Honestly, I don't. I'm going to watch it. I'm going to talk about it. Whether I like what she's doing or I don't. Y'all know I'm going to keep it real. But what I don't like, there's a little boy that's in the middle of this bullshit. That's who's being hurt. Not the mother and not the father. Him. He's being hurt. He gets dragged by this internet on a daily. He gets dragged by the no good father. He gets dragged by his no good grandmother. That little boy is going to grow up one day. He's going to see this. And you know what he's going to see? That his mama didn't protect him. Because at this point, that's what it is now. That's what it is now. You choosing, and I hate to say this, y'all. And some of y'all might disagree and get mad at me. But I have to be 100%. I can't be Ange if I'm not authentically myself. If I talk just to make y'all like me and say what y'all want to hear, y'all, I'm not, then I won't be me. And just know that I'm never fake. I am 100%. My opinions and my thoughts just may be different from y'all. It does not make me not a supporter, and it does not make me a hater, because I'm far from that. I'm far from that. However, at this moment, I'm feeling like she pitting Blueface over her child. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. That's the actions that is being thrown right now. This man has publicly disrespected your child. Publicly denounced as the father. The grandmother online keep calling him the disabled child. And to see you even holding hands with him, that hurt my heart for the baby. For the baby. Because he's being hurt. He's getting drawn into this circus BS. He's an innocent child that didn't ask for this shit. So when I speak, y'all, I'm not speaking for Chrisean. I'm speaking for baby Chrisean. Because he's the one being hurt. Chrisean being hurt is because she allowed herself to be hurt. You understand what I'm saying? Like, does that make sense to y'all? Chrisean is grown. Chrisean know what the hell is going on. She ain't blind to nothing. When she get online, she talk and make you think she got it. So she knows what the hell is going on. So we know she ain't slow. She know what's going on. She get online and she tell y'all what y'all want to hear. And then she turn around and do the Chrisean shit. And when she tell y'all what y'all want to hear, you think she got it. Then she turn around and do that Chrisean shit. And when I say that Chrisean shit, that's being back over there with Blueface. I don't give a damn if she just went with that nigga to the corner store. That's that Chrisean shit to me. Because I would never be with him. I'll never be with him. Once you disrespect my son the very first time, and y'all know what the very first time was, me and you could never talk again. Me and you would never talk again. Baby father or not. I wouldn't let you around my kid by himself. You want to see my kid? It's either I'm taking you to court or you taking me to court. Because the only way you can see my kid is by me fighting for supervised visits. Because I ain't willingly giving my child to you. Nope. No, sirree. Wouldn't be me. Wouldn't be me. So do you understand when I say doing that Chrisean shit? That's what I mean. Like, you forgiven. You still cool with him. And as soon as you go back to Baltimore, he gonna disrespect you again. He finally came out and told Nevaeh she just his content. You my content. That's what he told Nevaeh the other day. What y'all think Chrisean is? What y'all think Chrisean is? Oh, he trying to, I can almost bet you 99% he trying to squeeze some of that money up out of her too. Now, is she going to give it to him? I can't tell y'all yay or no. I don't know. Because at this point, when you think she going to go one route, she do a U-turn to go the other route. So I ain't going to put my life on the line and say, she ain't that dumb. She ain't giving him no money. I might bet against you. At this point, I might bet against you. But here's my thing, right? With this paid content. Even being paid for content, and the only person will be getting paid is them two on their own streams, right? Because he ain't giving her $1. He ain't giving her $1. I still wouldn't do content with him. You still look stupid. You still look stupid. You already went and helped him with his little stupid tour that he got going on. I wouldn't have did that neither. Because what happened 4 days before that? What did he go on Jason Lee live and do? On his interview and do? And Jason Lee made that the highlight of his promotion to promote the interview. So it's like, when I talk to my friends that I know go through stuff with females and all that, first thing I like to tell people, and I've gave myself this advice too, you got to love yourself first. You got to love you before you love a dude. But this advice that I would give to Chrisean is not even loving herself. And don't take my words out of content, what I'm getting ready to say. So I'm going to make it clear so you can't take it out of content. She got to love her son first before she love him. And what I mean by that is you are, as the mother, your child's first protector. You are his protector. You. And that means protecting him from his father, his grandmother, your family, anybody that does anything that can harm him. I'm sorry if I just yelled, y'all, because I moved up when I was doing something and I leaned up. Anybody that could do anything to potentially harm him, you are supposed to protect him from. So when I say you're supposed to love your son first, that is what I mean. Because you know we got the haters out there that love to say different stuff. Ain't no hate over here, y'all. This is not the page for you for that. Ain't no hate talking about her and her parenting. Ain't no hate talking about her child and what you think you going through. This is not the page for you. That's not what we doing over here. So you understand what I'm saying? When I say love her child first, I mean love him from the potential hurtness that he's gonna endure as he get older. Because right now, he don't understand. He don't know what's going on. But he will when he get older. You understand? And that's who I'm concerned about. I ain't concerned about Chrisean. She grown. She know what she doing. She know what she doing. If Chrisean get on live and cry tonight, she put herself in that predicament. But that baby, he didn't put himself in that predicament. His parents. His parents is putting him in that predicament. That photo was definitely did you see her hair yesterday? That was her. That was definitely her. That was recent. That was yesterday. I didn't watch his live. I seen a clip with his sweater on where he was going to meet her. That's the sweater he's walking with her. Katrina, that was yesterday. That was definitely the two of them yesterday. With her messed up hair from the pool, him with that sweater, that was yesterday. He kept texting her while she was on the live and she was giggly. She even stepped away when he called her. That was yesterday. Not Photoshop, not an old photo. It was definitely yesterday. She could have changed her top before she went and seen him. But that was definitely yesterday. And like I said, Chrisean is grown. Chrisean watched the internet like we watch the internet. Chrisean see the people that's giving her advice, that support her and ain't afraid to give her advice. She sees that. Then she also see her fans that say, yay, Chrisean, go on with Blueface and I hope it work and blah, blah, blah. We rock with whatever you do, Chrisean. She see those people too. She see it all. She on the internet just like us. But I'll make this very clear like I did in the beginning. My page is not a hate page. I am a supporter of Chrisean. I'm not a fan of Chrisean because a supporter and a fan is two different things. I support her. So me supporting her, I am definitely going to criticize when I see her doing something that I think can potentially harm her and her child. If I think she's doing something that is just dumb, I'm going to say it. A fan is gonna cheer her on with whatever she's doing. Yeah, Chrisean, go ahead, girl. Go on with him. Go on with him. He just beat your ass when he came home, but girl, go on. Get them flowers from him, girl. That's a fan. And I want y'all to understand the two. It's two different ones. And I want you to ask yourself, as a fan, would you tell your loved one to go back to the man that was beating her ass? Would you tell your loved one to go back to the man that left her high and dry with her child? Would you tell your loved one these things? Would y'all do that? Like, I really want to know. You see, I don't know Chrisean in real life. Right? I ain't a fan of nobody. So y'all, let me say that. And I hope y'all understand what I say and y'all respect my feelings. My son, who I pushed out, I love my son dearly. And I'm going to support my son with whatever he do. Y'all heard that? Support him with whatever he do. But when my son is doing something that could get him into a situation or is making him look stupid in the world or whatever it is, that I'm going to tell him, because I'm his first teacher. Whether he listens to me or not, I'm not going to condone the bullshit. I'm not going to let my son look stupid if I can help it. If he looks stupid, it's just because he chose not to listen to me. He just said, whatever, Mom, I'm grown. But I'm not going to, I'm just not going to do those things. So I'm my son's number one supporter. I am his cheerleader. You hear me? If he ain't got none, he got his mama. I am his cheerleader. I am his number one supporter. And I am his number one protector. I ain't gonna let nobody harm my son if I can help it. And I damn sure ain't gonna let my son go out there and make himself look like a fool if I can help it. So does that make sense to y'all? What I'm saying when I'm saying supporter and fan? Because a fan don't care what you do. A fan is gonna be like, yeah. They think they're your cheerleader. But if you care for somebody, like the fans be like, you ain't gonna push them into that lane. And I don't know Chrisean. I don't know her. Ain't never speak to her. Ain't never see her. When I log off of here, my life goes on. My real life is taking place. Y'all think I want to see something happen to Chrisean? Never. I love the route that she was going. I love the new road that she went down. And me personally, I was praying that she never U-turned. I was praying that she drove down. Y'all know how she like to drive fast? Because if you know Chrisean like to speed when she driving. I was hoping that she was going to speed on down that road and never look back. Not even for him to be a father. Just X him out. He don't want to be there no way. You begging for love for your child from the wrong person. He's never going to love him. Hell, he ain't going to never love her. Everything is content, clicks, and views with him at this point. He ain't doing nothing that ain't for a click and a view and for him to get $1 on his page now. Nothing is genuine. And that's what I want her to see. But at this point, she ain't seeing it. But yeah. So I'm gonna move on from that for a second. I'm gonna let y'all come on up and talk about that. Did y'all see Tesehki now? Tesehki is her clone. Tesehki done got on baddies because of Chrisean. Now Tesehki has a fight coming up September 16th with Zeus. Zeus is doing a fight between her and Lex. I was trying to pull up Dean's live, but I didn't even find his kick. I don't know what the hell happened. He always on my thing all day, every day, and for some reason, I don't know if he took the page down, and I don't know. I ain't go back to look because I wanted y'all to see her talking with AB, Adrian Bronner. She wants him to train her for this fight. Good luck with that one. Yeah, he's a good boxer, but right about now, look how big he is, and he's a drunk. Good luck. But the fact that she's doing everything that Chrisean, and this is what's making me mad with Chrisean, while her sister is out there cloning her, you doing shit to go backwards. Man, you supposed to be on this road and run down that road, run, and go to it. No matter who try to clone you, they can't get up there with you because there's only one of you. But you falling down the ladder, girl. And I got to keep it real. That ladder you were supposed to be climbing up, you coming down that ladder. Chrisean, like, this ain't a good look, y'all. And Tesehki is doing everything that Chrisean is doing. You know what's the only thing, y'all, that Tesehki not doing that Chrisean is doing? Tesehki ain't giving her goddamn money out. She ain't giving her money out. You don't see none of the family members coming for her. I ain't gonna lie. I got upset when I heard her the other day, and I don't know which nephew it was that she was talking about that she said she paid for the college tuition. But I got upset when I heard that. You know why? Because we all know that Chrisean just came. She was just on hard times. We know that. And she just told y'all how she gave Blueface her last $1,000. So you know she was on hard times. The minute she made the little money she made, and that ain't little, because I ain't got $1 million. So when I say little, y'all, it's just a figure of speech, okay? Because there's a lot of money, because it's way more than what the fuck I got. But when I say little, just understand it's a figure of speech when I say that, okay? So there's no disrespect to what I'm saying about her. But when she made that little bit of money, you go and you pay somebody's college tuition. It's like, when do you stop paying for people's shit? Put your money in a bank. Invest your money in something for yourself. Put your money up. You keep talking about a house. Go get your nice little house. Put your money into some investments. Let it grow. Not put your money in your family's hand. This is why when you stop doing, they stop talking to you. Because when you do big. You're not doing little things. You're doing big things. But where was all of them at when you were struggling to get the money that you needed? They said you were sleeping in a car. Where was all of these family members at? Besides outing you out on the goddamn internet. Where was they at? We know she's doing her makeup line in California. We know that. But we also know she around Blue as well. And I want her makeup line to take off too. I don't buy makeup. I don't wear makeup. But I hope everybody that wear makeup go and support her, sell it out the first minute her makeup line drop. Because y'all know I want Chrisean, I want the best for Chrisean. I want her to succeed. But I want her to stop just giving her money out. Like you're not a bank. Because when you was on hard time, them same people you helping was not there. They was not there. Meanwhile, her clone over there, who don't give her credit for where she at today, just keep trying to clone her more and more and more and more. Damn, they already look alike. Remember when she streamed before, when Blueface was locked up? Let's not forget, Tesehki made her Twitch back then. When Chrisean made hers, she made it back then. And then I think she went live like once or twice with Chaotic. It didn't go live no more because Chrisean wasn't going live no more. Then when Chrisean redid her Twitch, she went and got her a room painted up and all that for her new streaming room. Now you want to do the boxing. Talking about you want to take this serious. Like what? Like what? Oh. Hey, Petty. Y'all, when Petty unmute, I want y'all to get ready for this weekend. It's Petty's birthday weekend. My girl birthday is on Monday, y'all. So we got a birthday celebration.
Y'all. Hey, chat.
And y'all, I know I told y'all the other night when I got off a live, Petty was going live that night. But Petty going live.
Oh my God. They probably better.
Petty going live, y'all.
You know, Chat got tired of me today. Chat cussed me out. Hey, Chat. Hey, Erica. Chat cursed me out today. I can't wait.
So her makeup drops. Yeah, right. And I think she's going to do good with her makeup because Chrisean could do her own makeup, you know. And Chrisean, I love how Chrisean do her makeup because her makeup looks so natural.
Hey.
Her makeup looks so natural. She never had too much makeup on. But yeah.
Hey,
I'm gonna play.
Hey,
let me show y'all here.
What we talking about? Girl, it's been a lot. Hey, Pixie.
Girl.
Thank you for the happy birthday. Hey, Chat. Oh, I know we about to turn up, right? We got a lot of eating in the back of the heads to do. We got a lot. We turn it up.
So I was just telling the chat.
I'm trying to do it tonight. Hey, Miss Tia. I'm sorry, Angel. I'm all happy because I missed them.
So I was just telling the chat. I was giving the chat oh shit, what I did. Oh, okay. I was telling chat the difference between a supporter and a fan. So I let them know that I am a supporter. I'm not a fan. I support Chrisean all the way.
Right.
But what I'm not going to support is the foolery that she do. And I'm going to talk about it when I think she's doing foolery. I'm going to talk about it because if it was my child, I would be saying these same things. So I was letting them know a fan is going to be like, yeah, Chrisean, go on and take them flowers from Blueface. Yeah, hold his hand and blah, blah, blah. They're going to condone and egg her on to do all the stupidness that she does. That's a fan of me. And I told them, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I told him at the end of the day, Chrisean is grown. Chrisean's gonna do whatever she want to do. If Chrisean get online tonight and start crying,
and I'm like,
wait, hold on, Petty. Let me just tell you this. So I was like, if Chrisean got online, got online tonight and started crying, Chrisean put herself in that place, right? My concern is not Chrisean. My concern is I said if Chrisean got online crying tonight, Chrisean put herself in that predicament. Chrisean is grown. My concern ain't Chrisean. My concern is baby Chrisean.
Thank you,
He's the one that's He's the one that's dragged in the middle of the BS.
Because that's the first thing they're gonna go after the baby, no matter what them two do.
Exactly.
That's what they're gonna go after the baby, and I think that's where I'm at. Like, I don't really care about personal stuff. Like, I've been there, done that, got the t-shirt in the hat, been with the ninja.
You
back
Petty.
We done did that.
Petty, you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yo, your phone is robotting. I don't know where you at.
Okay, I'm gonna drop and come back.
Okay. So while Petty drop and come back, let me show y'all when I said.
You sure? Cause like, why didn't you make it like how I make it? Check. What you mean?
When I said that's the old Chrisean.
Look, don't look at me. No, don't look at me like that.
Let me tell y'all something.
Like, I fight little kids.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all again. Did y'all just see? Hold on.
Look, don't look at me. No, don't look at me like that before we fight. Like, okay, look. I like my shit in a bowl.
So when I say,
you sure? Cause like, why didn't you make it?
Y'all know I say I can't stand Blueface. How he eat?
What you mean?
Okay, y'all saw that, right? I never could stand how Blueface or Chrisean eat. I hate watching Chrisean eat, and I'm gonna be real with y'all. Y'all hear Blueface when he smacks? He sound like he ain't eat in years when he eating. You just hear him smacking. I never like when I watch Chrisean eat, because every time Chrisean eat, Chrisean act like she ain't eating years neither. Them two both disturb me when they eating. Always. It's been like that forever. I hate watching her when she eat. Lately, on this other Chrisean, this new Chrisean that I like, she wasn't doing that. When she eat, she was eating. You know, like a person just got their meal. This was the old Chrisean. Y'all see her dig her hands in the bowl like she the only one gonna eat out of it? There's other people that's gonna eat the spaghetti. And Chrisean is digging her hands in the spaghetti to put it in her bowl. I don't know. Some of y'all might think that's okay. I don't think that's okay. What? If it was just her food and she was the only one eating it, then so be it. If you dig both of your hands in there, so be it. But when other people is eating from it, that is not sanitary. I don't like that. But let me finish where.
Look, don't look at me. No, don't look at me like that before we fight. Like,
the little girl, you have to look kids, at her like,
you know.
Look, see her do it again on purpose.
Babes. Yeah, babes. So,
okay, y'all gonna hear her say this babes word a lot, and I see people online trying to say she's doing that from Stunner. No, she's not. That's Precious. What's her name? Pressure. From Now That's TV, who's now on Zeus, on Baddies. Everything she's in. Pressure get on my nerves. Everything is babes. Yeah, babes. She's mocking Pressure, not Stunner.
Girl. Like, girl.
Please.
Hey, yo. I don't know who kid this is, but it ain't mine. And she a little ratchet.
It's Mika's kid.
Do y'all see her eyes?
I think she got them hands.
Yes, I do though.
So when I say this video, this was the old Chrisean. This is not the new Holy Hands. This is the old Chrisean. This is definitely Chrisean Rock right here. If you know, you know. This is Chrisean Rock.
Hey, yo. So look, I'm putting taco noodles with the taco meat.
Ooh, I should have got a bowl.
Yeah, you should have got a bowl, baby.
And I ain't even gonna keep playing it because I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I ain't like this video. I really didn't. So I just show y'all that clip. And I'm gonna take it out. I'm gonna get out of it. I'm not even gonna keep playing it because I didn't like that. I didn't like it. I didn't like it. No, I know her eyes are red because of the pool. I know that. I know that's why her eyes were red. I ain't talking about her eyes being red.
I would be prematurely watching this video and speaking on it, but
You still roboting, Petty. Petty? Petty gotta I think she gotta drop again. Cause she can't hear me and I don't hear her at all. But before I let y'all up, I want to show y'all this. Let me show y'all. Or do y'all want to come up first and talk about it? I wanted to show y'all Callie talking about her y'all know her mobile home. I'm gonna show y'all the video, but I'm gonna drop the link. I'm gonna let y'all come up. And let me say this when y'all come up, right? Whoever want to come up and give your spill, y'all can't. I am not going to tell you how to feel. I am not going to cut you off. I'm gonna let you say your what you feel, and whoever want to come up and give their spill on their opinion, it could be y'all could disagree with what I feel. Y'all could have y'all feeling, but don't nobody come up here that think they're gonna be disrespectful and disrespect Chrisean. We're not doing that. So I'm gonna stress this. This is not a hate page. This is just a page that support her and speak to her as if she was her child, her daughter, her sister, any of her family members. I will be telling her this. Okay? I support Chrisean wholeheartedly. So I'm gonna drop the link and I'm gonna let y'all up and y'all could come up and y'all could say whatever y'all want to say. Nobody is gonna interrupt, and then the next person could say what they want to say. No interruptions. That's how I'm gonna do it. Petty, you want to talk? You want to say something while I'm dropping?
I mean, I was just saying, like, it's just like that's why I kind of like you have to find a space for yourself. You know what I mean? When I support somebody, I just be like, all right, I gotta support you, good, bad, ugly. And this is one of the things that's like the wool make my stomach hurt situations. But it's not my life. It's nothing I could do about it. All I could do is, you know, talk about the behavior, and hopefully we can watch her get through this season where, you know, and that's that. What could we do? There's nothing you really could do about it. You could just support her from where you at, and like my thing is supporting her is not condoning everything she do. You get what I'm saying? If you were my friend, I would not want you to be a yes friend. Oh yeah, girl, that's cool, and you know I look a hot damn mess. Don't do me like that. Don't do me. You know what I mean? Tug my little coattail and say, hey, sis, what you doing? You know what I mean? So
I'm
and
from
maybe, and
Brooklyn.
I pray that she got people in her corner that's like that without people, because you already know they're already clipping up everything. They trying, like, they're gonna make, I would never give this shit no excuse. You know what I mean? If I had to say what was going on, it's gonna be later on when we talk, y'all, because I kind of know that they putting on a charm for that 92,000. That's how I feel. I feel like he's putting on the charm for that 92,000, and she's feeling like, oh, that's my baby daddy, and we got to deal with each other. So I don't know, you know, and I pray for the best for her, you know. And I got freaking a daughter her age and a daughter a little older than her, and I watch this shit all the time. They do it all the time. You like, didn't you just say you was done with this ninja? And I know I've been there, done that, got the t-shirt and a hat, but it's like no camera was on me. So people are gonna ridicule it. They're not gonna like it. You don't have to like it. You get what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at with it. I'm just like, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't at this point.
All right. You finish? Or you
Yep.
wanna okay. So we're gonna go in order. Ladies, welcome to the stage. Chant, Chocolate, Callie. Chant, you gonna go, then Chocolate, then Callie. But hold on. Chant, everybody in the chat, welcome. Please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And don't be afraid to hit the link. You could come up too. All right, Chant.
I'm gonna let somebody else go ahead of me because I'm handling something right quick.
Okay, go ahead, Chocolate. Hey, Chocolate.
Hey,
Hey,
chocolate.
hey everybody. Hey chat.
Hey, y'all.
So like I'm numb. Like I said the other day, it's a roller coaster. It's like a ride. I'm just sitting back and I'm watching. I'm not
Mhm.
disappointed because I already know to expect the unexpected when it comes to these two. You
Yep,
understand
yep.
what I'm saying? Like I don't have no expectations right now. I just want her to take her ass back to Baltimore. That's all I want. She got
Mhm.
it. It was already said from the beginning she had to be back in camp by the 28th because coach is handling some things as well.
Right.
I know that coach and Damon was working behind the scenes with the date and everything. Coach
Hmm.
called her and told her that it's gonna be in September now, not in August. She was saying she hope it be I think she said after her baby birthday or before something like that. But I mean, we all know because I said this the other day that if that was my family or my friend, I would definitely be telling her she's goofy. But I am a supporter. She has to live and she has to learn.
Wait, hold on,
But
Chocolate. Let me get to this real quick. Miss Margot, why wouldn't she have her place?
um Ange, just I think you're gonna have to get rid of that one because I just deleted her
Yeah,
comment
we trying
a
to
little
have a
while
common
ago.
conversation. What we not gonna
Like,
do is even get it. Look, we're not paying attention to the comments. The mods, they the hit squad, so they know any negativity, kick it out. I'm sorry, I'm probably speaking out of turn, but if it's they being negative and we trying to have a common
I just got
conversation,
it out. Go ahead.
yeah, we just want to have a
Yeah.
conversation and make sure we understand it and listen to each other.
Yeah,
Why would
Coach,
she?
like I said, Coach was handling things, and she had to stay out here and handle things of her own personal business, as far as the ticket in court and other things like that. So she had to handle other business. So that's why she needed an extra week to stay. But her date to go back to camp was the 28th. She'd been saying that for the longest. She was hoping she would have been able to go to Miami to link up with Shakur and them, but the wasn't timing wasn't good for them, so she couldn't go and do that. But again, the 28th is what? Sunday? She better be in church in Baltimore on Sunday. That's what I want to see.
I did hear her say that she was leaving Cali on the weekend, but she said I'm not gonna say what day, but she's supposed to been leaving this weekend. We on I
Yeah,
don't
because she said she gotta be back in camp on the 28th.
know. Mm-hmm.
That's what she said. So like I said, after the 28th, time gonna tell. Like I said before, I don't feel no way. Like I'm reading the chat. Oh, people, I'm disappointed. What do you? This is not your life.
It's okay. It's okay to be
Randy, if
disappointed.
you don't want your hold on, y'all. Sorry, Randy. If you don't want your okay, I was gonna tell you your camera on. You could turn it off. Okay.
It's
Brandy,
okay for
Brandy, you said,
supporters.
hold on, wait. Brandy said her friend better not tell her I'm a goofy. Brandy, then you never want a friend like me because I'm blunt, no filter. If you
Yeah,
Exactly.
my
a
friend
goofy,
better tell me
yeah,
something. If you my
yeah,
friend and I'm doing something out of line and you feel like I'm gonna look, it's gonna not benefit me, and I want you to tell
Exactly.
me, even if
Yep.
I
A
follow
real
you or
friend is
not.
gonna tell you.
Even
A
if
and
I
real
that's
follow you or
why,
friend is
not,
gonna tell you.
and that's
don't
why
criticize me,
and
but
I
tell
got
me what
one.
where I'm slacking at.
Right. I got one friend, almost 40 years in this game. She already know how I am. Not too many can handle me because that. I'm not sugarcoating nothing because I want you to pull my coattail each and every time if you see me fucking up. You
That's
better.
a
You
Wait,
better. And if
who
you
was
don't,
just
you're not my real friend. You don't got no real love for me.
so wait, hold up, because Chocolate, you was telling your one too, but what was you saying to Brandy? Because Brandy, who checked you? Because I'm Ange, and I
This
wasn't
is
the one
not
talking to you
Brandy.
because I didn't catch your comment.
This is not Brandy. This is
No,
Randy.
that's
We're not
Randy.
talking.
No, I'm sorry. Ange. That was me reading Brandy comment in the comment referring to me because she said my friend bet not tell me I'm goofy. Yeah.
Okay. We
So
Yeah,
yeah.
back.
I was talking to. I, I was talking to the comment, not to you that's on the stage. I was talking to this pen comment.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's it and that's all. That's me. That's how me and my friends rock. If you and your friends don't rock that way, that's your point. If we've had this discussion and this is something that you've been dealing with for a long time and we already know what it is, yeah. You, the word friend for me is not used loosely. You're my family if I consider you to be a friend. That means we break bread. Yeah, we do a lot together. So if this was my people's in this predicament, you damn Skippy, I would tell you, like, girl, what you doing? You looking real goofy out here. What the fuck is wrong with you? Yeah, that's me. And if you couldn't take that, that means we could never be friends. So yeah, that is it. But again, like I said, like I may be numb right now to the whole situation because I don't have no expectations. You wanna know why? Because I already felt like as long as she was still here in LA, that they would
Yeah,
be together again.
I felt
So
like that too.
I was like, you know what I'm saying? That's just me. I'm a
It's not
realist.
like you don't have faith in her. You want her to do hold up for
Right,
her.
but I'm
You
a
know, you
realist
want
and
her
I
to
already
say,
know that's her kryptonite.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
All right, y'all. Let's pass the mic because
Yeah. Go
people
ahead.
up here, and then we'll just come back around if you got some more to say.
All right, go ahead.
Chant, are you ready, or you want Callie to go?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm totally agree with you, Ange, and it's kind of funny that you even came up with this today because I was thinking earlier, like, so what do I call myself? Because I'm not a fan. I do support her, but I don't support the stuff that she doing. And it's not that nobody cares about what she doing because she grown. Do what you want to do. It's the fact that she's coming up here telling us one thing and then she's turning around and doing another. And I just feel like when you, and I done said this before, when you know better, you do better. When you give yourself, when when you give yourself over to Christ and you're following Christ and you're still doing things a certain way, you are basically held more responsible than somebody who don't know. Because when you know better, you got to be held accountable. You know better. So now you're being held accountable for the things that you know better than. Like you know that this man is not claiming your baby. You said it. He only wants my mind, my kitty cat, and my money. You know this. Now, you know where I do got sympathy for her and I pray for her that her heart, she got to guard that heart more because I honestly think that she think let me go around him by myself without the baby and let me try to fix. She said it in the nail shop. We're rebuilding our friendship, and I think she thinks eventually he's going to come around to doing the right thing, and I just don't think it's in him. I don't think it's in him. I think he is completely enjoying having his cake and eating it too right now. I do not think that any reason why he's going around her or entertaining her is in within any good intention towards her or her baby. It's not.
I think
And
it's
the,
financial.
yeah, and the minute that she let that guard completely down, he is going to embarrass her. So it's sort of like watching her and holding my breath, like holding my breath, like clutching my pearls. Like I agree with a lot of people in the chat. She needs to go back to Baltimore because I think in Baltimore she's not idolized. She's not idolized in Baltimore. She can walk around freely in Baltimore, be out there at the gym, running around the block and everything. People don't look at her as this big superstar. So she could be herself in Baltimore. But in California, for some reason, it turns into I'm a superstar type of vibes when she get out there. I don't know if y'all agree with me or understand what I'm saying, but like the whole persona changed once she got out there. And it's not just Blue, it's everybody that she's around. Now I do believe they might have been in the pool drinking some wine or something like that yesterday. If I'm your friend and I see that you we probably a little tipsy, I'm not gonna let you jump on live and embarrass yourself. I'm not gonna let you do that. I don't think the people around her is her friends. They just there to see what they can get up out of her. They know she got a big giving heart. Oh, Chrisean gonna treat us when she around. They know this.
Yep. Well, let's pass the mic and we'll bring it back around. Let's let Callie get a chance. Hey, Callie.
Hey y'all, I do agree about the friend, and I do think that maybe she might have been a little tipsy or something like that because her personality was too different. And yeah, I do agree that should not have been on live. Um, I'm gonna just be honest. I knew that something had changed when she started going online talking about Blue in general, because she hadn't been talking about him at all. She was just doing her thing on her own. And as far as her going back to Baltimore, somebody actually asked her on live, because I had her live displaying while I was working. And somebody asked her, "Oh, do you live in Baltimore now?" And she said, "No, I'm just there to train." She doesn't want to live in Baltimore. And I picked that up weeks ago. She has made a few comments that let me know that she don't like it there, and she don't really want to be there. She was just there because that's where Coach Calvin was located. And then also you have her brother. As soon as she answers the phone, he's like, "I need some money." I mean, I like what? Like her brother is calling her first of all from prison and saying, "I need some money." And then asking her, what kind of car she has. Does she have a car in California? Just all these material things. So she got a lot of people around her.
Randy,
That are
come
just,
back. You could come back up. You was next. I'm sorry if you was waiting long. You could come back up.
yeah, I'm not going to be that long. She got a lot of people around her that are just kind of using her for money. And my concern is that maybe Blue has convinced her that it's easier to make money off of this drama than it is doing the boxing thing. That's what my worry is. I don't really understand how the whole kick thing works and what is or isn't a lot of followers, but I do know that this sort of change seemed to happen when she decided to start streaming, and I wonder if the streaming wasn't taking off the way that she would like, and maybe he got in her ear and convinced her that it's easier to make money off of all of this drama and being a part of this mess than doing things the quote unquote hard way, working out, being disciplined, boxing, all of that stuff. And so I'm kind of a little bit worried about that. I don't know her. Who knows? She might return to Baltimore tomorrow and can continue her training. And maybe my worry is for nothing. But I do have a bit of concern that he has, like, not only in a heart sense, but in a business sense, sold her a line of BS, thinking that, oh, it's easier to make money just being part of this drama. You ain't got to do all that you doing over there in Baltimore. You don't want to be there anyway. Like, I'm really hoping that that's not what is going on here. And as far as him, like, denying the baby, I think honestly it's just him playing games online. I think that he's doing a lot of anything and everything for clicks and views, and I think that it's starting to become more and more obvious that a lot of the stuff that we see with him is BS. I'm not saying all of it is, but there's a lot of, like, just setting stuff up and creating scenarios and telling lies and it's a lot of this stuff, just ain't real. So at this point, I don't know what's going on um, at all, because to me, if I'm thinking about this in a logical way, he hasn't done enough for me to even try to forgive him. You haven't publicly apologized. You haven't publicly apologized to our son. Like, you haven't even put yourself out there to even try to get me to come back, unless this is some sort of scheme to play a game online. So I don't know what's going on. I just wish her well. I don't like that the baby, and he's not gonna be a baby long, that he's gonna have to grow up surrounded by all of this negativity and seeing all of this crazy stuff online. It really, really bothers me.
Right.
Um,
Okay.
yeah.
So we're gonna pass the mic some more.
Oh, I gotta
So let
go,
me
y'all. But I'm still listening.
okay. Thank you for coming up.
Hey, Ange, I'm gonna drop down to my big girl just walked in here. I ain't seen her in 6 weeks, but I'm listening too.
Okay.
All
Thanks
right.
for coming up.
Bye.
So this comment right here.
Yeah, I
You
was
claim
waiting
to
for you to
be
get to that.
You claim to be Chrisean supporters, but feel comfortable sitting for up to Stole My Love, and Randy. If y'all don't want y'all camera on, y'all could turn it off. But if you don't mind keeping it on, I'm just letting you know y'all got it on. So I'm a I'm gonna just reply to this, and then Randy, I know you was up here, so I'm gonna let you go. It says y'all claim to be Chrisean supporters, but feel comfortable sitting for up to 4 hours talking negative over her life because of one or two things you don't like. With some of you, she don't need haters. Well, sweetheart, you're on the wrong page because clearly you're one of the fans. We are supporters over here. One, let's get this straight. No one is over here talking negative over her life. You in the wrong chat, honey. Because clearly you're not listening. Because whatever you heard negative, that means you wasn't listening. Okay? Second, I wasn't even live for 4 hours. I wasn't even live for 2 hours yet. So now I'm gonna just be petty to say that shit. I wasn't even live for 4 hours. So did you come from somebody else's chat and came in mine's chat in your mouth? Because it's people like you that gas her to keep doing the BS because you are a fan. I'm not a fan. I'm a supporter, sweetie. But anyway, Randy, welcome to the stage. And after Randy Stole My Love, it will be your go, okay? Go ahead, Randy.
I get it. We all upset because she was with him. But there's nothing that we can really do. I mean, she's going to have to learn on her own. And one day, eventually, she will open up her eyes. Till then, all we can do is just sit back and watch.
And still support her from this space. Like you can still support a person from, in a growth. I don't feel like, where it can't be worked out. It's just taking a little longer for her. And that's why when people start speaking out of turn in the comments and don't know what they're talking about, it just irks me. It's like, what are you talking about? You know what I mean? Because we have children her age. We're just saying how it is. Yes, this is a roller coaster. If you are a Krishan supporter, hold on, because we about to go for a ride. That's what she does. We're normal. This is normalized for her. And it can be because it's her life and she's young and she can make as many as mistakes as long as it doesn't include the baby. That's where her supporters are feeling like, wait, he played with the baby. He played in the baby face. So yeah, of course they're gonna have feelings towards it. We can't act like everybody is numb because a lot of people really do care.
Oh,
Yeah.
You know
I
what I mean?
care.
Most of them really do care. It affects them, because they support her. And I'm quite sure she don't want to. She don't feel like anybody's dogging her or talking negative about her. That's just somebody that wants to have something to say.
Mm-hmm.
I understand that, and I truly care. I got a daughter myself, so I dealt with
Exactly.
it. Going through it, you stand there by them regardless to what's going on. You just got to be there for them. And like I said, one day she gonna learn. She gonna open up her eyes. She
It's always been that. It's always
and
been
she
the
love
good,
that
bad, and
man,
ugly.
which is sad to say, but she do love that man.
Yeah. You finished, Randy? Or
I'm good.
Okay, you don't have to drop down if you don't want. You could stay if you want to stay. If you, because we just gonna keep passing the mic. So, Stole, my
Okay.
love, welcome to the stage.
Thank you. So I do want to say hi to you, the chat, and the people up on the panel also. But I want to
Hey,
give you guys, hey, I want to give you guys a little scenario because my life mirrors hers so very much to the T almost. I met my kid's father when I was 19. He was a couple years older than me. He had a little, I'm from Maryland, but he was from a state like California, Michigan, and they all have that pimp mentality. Although we think we're strong and things and at that age and we think we're grown and we can do what we want to do, it's a little hard when you're dealing with a narcissist because I dealt with a narcissist, trust me. And he was so smooth talking and they know the right things to say. Again, mirrored her so much. I had my kid in my early 20s, my first, but I had a second one by him too, still dumb, couldn't get it right because it was something about them narcissists that draw you in. It's hard to shake, I'm telling you, it's hard to shake. I dealt with this man for 10 years straight, in and out of church because of him. As soon as God get me strong, I think strong enough, and I would go back around him. It's something about him. It was like he talked the right talk. God said this, you're my da, you're my da, da 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 da. They know what to do, they know what to say, they know your weaknesses, they know them better than you do. I would leave him again about 2 or 3 years, and somehow I was back up in his arms. Didn't have no more kids, thank God. God saved me in that case. He knew better than I did. So that's what I'm just saying all of this to say. Chrisean is going to go through this more than 1 or 2 times. Trust me, with a
okay.
narcissist, and you can pray and pray because my mama was a pastor. She was a praying pastor too. Trust me on that. She's not here any longer, but when she prayed, and they used to have me in circles praying because I couldn't break that chain from that man. But then when God got tired, when God was ready, it's going to happen. So I'm just saying that to say we're going to be disappointed, sad, wish we could talk to her. And sometimes I wish I would just run into her in the streets because I am in Maryland. When she was in Maryland, I used to say, Lord, just let me walk past her. Because if I just tell her, and I'm not even telling y'all the deepness of it, it's much deeper than you know. But if I could just walk and pass her, and we be in the same neighborhoods, that's why I couldn't understand. Because she stayed in the neighborhood out here in Brandywine where I'm at for a while because I used to see her all the time, like passing by, but not close enough that I could talk to her, if that makes any sense. I would see her
Mhm.
at the Crab Shack place, and I was like, "Is that Chrisean?" I'd be like, "Hey, Genuine be in there, all of them be in there that lives in this general Maryland area." And I used to just pray, Lord, please somehow, maybe it just wasn't the timing. I don't know. And it very well could happen at some point. But if I could just give this girl my testimony, because this man was so destructive, he would tear me upside down. I mean, one time I remember him coming in my house because I did something that he didn't want to do. Like he was my father. He tore up every single thing in my house except our kids' stuff. Their room was the only room left intact. He busted all my TVs, broke all my windows. These
Wow.
narcissist men are crazy to a different level of crazy. And that's why I say instead of us, and I agree, we need to talk about it, we need to discuss and throw out our opinions, but we need to be praying more than anything. Every chance we get, if we think about her, just pray. That's all we can do. She needs many, many
Absolutely.
people praying for her. Because, baby, that's the only thing to save my soul. Trust me. I know that's the only thing to save me from that man. Because I remember him calling my mother one time because I was living with him out in Baltimore. Not Baltimore. I take that back. I'm sorry, Lord. That's not what I meant to say. I meant to say Michigan. I went out there to live for a few years, about 5 years with him out there because that he wanted to go where he lived because he felt like he was always here in Maryland. I went out there to live. That's where he tore up all my stuff. And he called my mother one day. He said, if you don't come get your daughter today, she gonna be coming home in a body bag. And that's the fear I didn't come home in a body bag, obviously, but that's the fear that I have with Blue because I see their relationship is so to, oh, it's just terrible. It's just like how ours was. And the thing about it, her child is young enough not to see and know what's going on with his mommy. But trust me, my kids felt it because they were old enough. And they used to be like, Mommy, just leave. I would leave. This man would find me anywhere I moved to. I could move on the other side. He was living on the east side. I was living on the west side. There was no trace, no tracks. Somehow this man would find me over there and come over there and start fooling around with me and poisoning my head again. I could move back to Maryland. He would come back to Maryland. It was like it's a way they put their thorns in you, and it's hard to break loose. Again, all I want to say is we need to be praying, and I mean praying hard. Praying hard. That's the only thing we have to do to get her free. I'm telling you, because that's the only thing that got me free.
I agree.
Oh, wow.
Thank you for your story.
No,
I
no
my
worries. Anytime.
That's a
my
good testimony.
my thing is,
And I pray you run into her and have that talk with her.
Girl, you and me both, because I will have her to understand this thing better than anybody. You have to have lived it to understand, to get to this through to somebody sometimes. Because do you think my mother didn't tell me, she couldn't stand the ground he walked on? She used to say, oh, he ain't for you, and he ain't for you. And it seemed like the more she told me that, I had to prove to her that we can make this work. Me and him are gonna make this work. It was just when people tell you don't, it seemed like that make you go harder to make it
Yeah.
work or try to make it work. And I felt that's what I did. I can't speak for Chrisean, but I'm pretty sure she got so many people saying, he's not good for her. He's this, he's that. And she's going to prove to herself, thinking she proven to the people. But in one day, though, it's going to break. She's going to break that stronghold. Trust me. But it's going to take a lot of prayer, a lot of prayer,
you
a
know what I
lot
think
of
it
prayer.
is, Krishan. Honestly, I think that with Krishan is more or less because these were words out her mouth. Once upon a time, she feel like she owe him. She
Hmm.
feel like he's the one who made her
Her
name
who she is.
who
Yeah,
she is.
I
Because I'm
agree.
not gonna say, oh, because she really love him, because he not her first love. You understand what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
she was in love before. She had a living boyfriend before. You know what I'm saying? They was damn near homeless before together. You know what I'm saying? So Blueface is not her first love. So I'm not gonna say she's doing all of this for love. I feel like in her heart, like she said, she feels she owe him. And now that she have a kid by him, not only do she feel like she owe him, in her world, she want a father for her son.
I
But the
agree with
bad
that part.
part of it is, you know how you just told your story? There's a million people who have a story like you. I could give you
Hmm.
a story. Probably everybody on the stage could give a story. The difference
Sure
is
can.
none of us is on and is out there to the public. You get what I'm saying? So
Yes.
it's like some people get mad when you give your opinion on a situation, whether it's on Blueface side, whether it's on Chrisean side, no matter what it is. But what people gotta realize is the reason why they go live is for you to give your opinion. This is what they wanted. This is why they put it all out there. This is why they put it out there. It's we're watching a TV show at this point,
Hmm.
and we just be giving our opinions and we talk about the TV show at this point. This is what they wanted. They want you to talk about it. They
Do
want
you
you to talk
initially
about it.
think? I'm sorry, go ahead.
Superlative mama. What if he changed for Kashawn? We don't want him to change for Kashawn. We want him to change for himself.
For himself.
Changing for someone is never good.
He got kids. He needs to change for himself to be a better man for those kids that he have and that it's being created, about to be born into this world. It's for himself, for them kids. It's not fair for a man to be in one. First of all, I shouldn't have to sleep with you to be a part of my child life.
Hmm.
We know that's why Jaden is still around. Jaden don't want to be a single mother. So in order for Blue to take care of them kids, Jaden got to keep giving up the punani. She's never going to have another man ever.
But do you know Carlissa got a part to play in that because she juiced that girl up. She tells her that you've been here since this age. You're his number one. He'll always come back to you. He'll always take care of your kids. He'll always take care of you. She puts a lot of stuff in Jaden's head to make Jaden not want to leave. Because she think if she leave, and the moment she leaves, somebody is going to take her place and get the things that she stayed so long for,
Well,
that
she
she's going
never
to
had a
regret it.
place.
Right.
She
I don't
doesn't
even know
have a
what
place,
place.
but Carlissa got her thinking she does. Listen to the way Carlissa
Carlissa is
big her
forcing the hell
up.
out that girl.
But
Yes, she
when
tells
you
her
got two
everything
more
like that.
kids on the way, at what even with her, you got two more kids on the way. At what point you still waiting in line thinking that you still number one? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I get it. I know y'all may think some of my opinions are real strong, and I get it. I was there in my time where I was done before a person. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, we all have a story.
Have.
We
Mhm.
all been there. I would never sit on this internet act like I wasn't. I didn't go through my share. You understand what I'm saying? As grown adults in your 40s, 50s, we know we all went through some ish, but we weren't in the eyes of the public. So nobody was scrutinizing us. You know
That's a
what I'm
fact.
saying?
A
Like
fact.
our
That's true.
family probably was like, "Girl, you stupid. Leave that nigga alone." But that was behind closed doors. Nobody knew that but you and your family or you and your friend, right?
Right. Right.
This is out in the open and it makes you look silly. Like
It
I
does.
said, if Chrisean came online and was like, "Yo, I'm chilling with Blue. I'm kicking it with Blue." And like I said, when I mean kick it, I mean just being around him. Don't I'm not talking in a relationship, just kicking it. I'm making it work for me and my kid, and I'ma hang out with him. Da da da. That's one thing. So when you see them outside the street, you're not shocked. When you see him when you see her in his studio and people analyzing the damn ceiling, which is crazy to me. Oh, she in his studio because look at the lights and look at like, come on.
Yeah. What are we
My
doing?
thing, if you came out and you just said, "Yo, I'm rocking with him because this is what we doing," nobody can say nothing. But when you get online and you say he's
Yeah.
evil, he don't love me. He just want my money. He just want my poochie. And he don't want to be there for my son. And then you turn around and you with him tomorrow. Come on. How does it make you look in the eyes of
Real
the
bad.
public?
Can I ask you a
Even
question?
Blueface fans is questioning him too.
Yeah.
It ain't just Chrisean supporters. Blueface is being questioned by his people too.
Yeah. You got people that told him, if you lying, telling that that baby not yours, and they come out and that baby that baby is yours, we gonna stop following you. We not subbing. Yeah, like people telling him. So he gonna keep this charade up because he need them subs.
Yeah. Now,
Yep.
can I
And,
ask the question?
Yeah.
Son is 26. She not about to be 27. She just turned 26. Everybody know what she doing. I don't think nobody babying her.
Yeah. Chocolate, hold on one
I'm
second.
sorry,
Randy,
baby.
Randy wanted to ask a question.
No, it
It
was
wasn't.
actually me. Stole my
That wasn't
love.
Randy. Oh, that was okay. Sorry.
Hmm.
But
So I want to ask a quick question, and this is to the panel and to the chat. Do you think that Krishan wanted to start the rebuilding the relationship behind scenes, and so then when they pop out, it would be her and the baby, him co-parenting the proper way, but somehow it got switched around because people caught wind that he may have been in Baltimore, possibly because of the coach who made that little post and delete, or people saw him at the airport, whatever, however they found out. I don't know if it was her who told it, him who told it, the coach, however they found out. Do you think that's what kind of blew the cover? So now it became an item that we know y'all are together. So why? And she was still in denial because they made a pact that they were going to do it behind scenes,
so
because that's how it seemed that they started out.
all right, so let me answer. Let me answer first, and then y'all on the panel, y'all can all answer. I believe that Chrisean genuinely, I believe that Blueface reached. Let me say this: we ain't see Blueface or hear anything about Blueface being around Chrisean until after Chrisean said that she got that 1.3 million, right? So I believe, just because I believe this, y'all, don't mean it's true. I believe that he reached out to her and he act like, oh, I want to be there for the baby and blah, blah, blah. And I believe that she was like, all right, but this is the agreement. If you come around the baby, I don't want no cameras. This is not for content. Da, 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 da. So I believe a part of her definitely wanted to give Blue a chance and prove himself. That's why she didn't have the cameras on. That's why she didn't let him put it on the internet. I believe that's why she went and did the show with him and turned the cameras off. And I believe that the only reason why he's respecting those wishes by at the show, he turned the cameras off. He didn't go live. He didn't do none of that when he was with the baby by himself. To prove to her, yeah, I could do this for you. So he could get the money, whatever money that he trying to get out of her. If I do this right this, because I need this bread, then I'm going to get it. Do I believe that he ain't take no video or no pictures or nothing of the baby? So when he get mad at her, he could throw something up there at her? Oh, I believe so. But I believe she is the one who genuinely was trying to build this relationship over as far as parenting. I'm not talking about them being together because I don't know what that is, but I'm gonna keep it on the parenting. I believe she genuinely wanted that to be them the parent, and that's why she didn't want it offline. I think she was trying to give him a chance, but that chance was too early. 2 weeks is not enough to prove yourself, and I believe that he was doing what she asked for until he get the money. But that's my answer to that. Who want to answer next? Anybody on the panel want to answer her question?
Yes, I believe those were the boundaries she set and they were trying to work it out online. But at some point I think he played his hand too quick and he didn't hold up to his bargain. So that's where the first lash out came. But we already know that's what happened. That's what she does, and that's the play. But I do believe that may have been the plan. And he was trying to abide by the plan, but between his mama and everybody else and all the nonsense on the internet, yeah, everything seems to have, I guess, blown up. And with the fans and everything, with the post, I think it was a lot. It was just a lot. And him, with the cap gun on his live and the whole nonsense, it was just too much. Like the theatrics, all the nonsense, like keep it a buck. Keep it a buck. And he can't do that. And that's his biggest problem. Like he lives for the internet. And you got and you about to be 30, dude. You need to stop it. You need to stop it. Yeah.
Before the next person go, let me answer this. Big Leo, you said I really hate that y'all make it seem everything is centered around money. Why he told her in a text that he didn't want her money. Big Leo, did you hear Chrisean when she was live and she said that he called her telling her he need help and she figures she could help him because she need help so they can help each other? What you think he need help with, Big Leo? He's $19 million in lawsuit debt. His crib is in foreclosure. You think when he was really sending that money to Nevaeh, that was really Nevaeh's money? That was for clicks and views. And Nevaeh had to get that money right back. You think he gave Nevaeh that? You think he was sending Nevaeh money every single day like that? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. He wasn't sending that girl money every day like that. Look at Jaden. He went over there with $10,000 in cash, and what Jade act like he gave it to her son, and what Jaden said,
he took it back.
that shit right back home with him. Yeah, it's sad to say that everything is centered around everything is centered around her when it comes to money. Yes, her family, everybody. Everybody only wants her for her money, and when she don't give it, then everybody throws her out there on the internet and got all this negative stuff to say about her. So right now he cool because he trying to get what he want out of her.
Sorry.
I have a question.
Tanitra, sorry. Can I answer this question in the chat? I guess this statement. Tanitra, you said I don't think he using her for money, honestly. He begging for his attention, I believe. She was caught on his live yesterday. They were together yesterday. A supporter filmed them together and said, they go, Chrisean, I support Chrisean, but I don't support Blueface. That is how we got the still picture. It was a supporter that saw them and videoed it.
And although she was on his live, someone caught him lurking on her live. So I think they do that same thing to each other.
Yeah, they both be looking at each other's lives. But here's the thing, y'all, in the chat. We all are allowed to have our opinion. Your opinion is not wrong, and our opinion on a panel is not wrong. And you know why none of us is wrong, or between the chat and us? Because all of us don't know. We all just speculators. We all saying what we think is going on. None of us know for 100%. We don't even know 5% because we not there with them in real life.
Cynthia McChina is a bozo.
We just talk about what we see on here and we come up with our own conclusions. And that's why I said, if you want to click the link and you want to come up and you want to give your spill on it, you're welcome to. I'm not going to tell you wrong for what you're thinking because that's what you're thinking.
Yo, Cynthia crazy. She said she knew something because McChina was filming the fight when Chrisean was seeing talking about do this to Blueface. Yo, you know something wrong with McChina, right? So yeah.
Tanitra, I agree with you. I've been said he need to give her a public apology for the baby. Because my favorite line I keep telling y'all is she is supposed to be his number one protector.
I really would like to know what's going on in her mind and what she thinks and how she thinks.
We don't know. Angie, I think Chrisean thinks with her heart and not her head, and it's sad. That could be true. I agree that could be true. We don't believe her, Big Leo. Did you hear what I just said? We know he not giving her money. He ain't giving none of them money. Him and Nevaeh is doing the show. Act like you got this and I'm going to get it right back. Nobody believed anything that he's doing with Nevaeh. He just sat online the other day and told Nevaeh that she is his content. So, no, we don't believe none of that. I could tell you what I do believe. I believe that he is getting tired of her. I believe that he probably regret every minute that she's pregnant. But right now, I said this a while back on one of my lives that even if Nevaeh came back and that test came back, that's really not his kid. He not gonna let us know that that's really not his kid because he don't have no content. Nevaeh is the most hated right now. That is his content. When he find a person to replace Nevaeh, if the test came back, if they did a test and it wasn't his, if he find a person to replace Nevaeh where she's the most hated or the most loved, whichever way he wants to replace her, then he's gonna come out and he's gonna tell everybody that baby, you know that tweet that he put up there about baby Chrisean, that I was doing this for content XYZ, he really wasn't my kid. That's what he gonna do to Nevaeh. But the difference between Chrisean and Nevaeh, he's gonna post the real DNA test proving that's not his kid. That's what I believe.
Girl, you should have been them both talking about, he got blue nose.
I'm just answering your stuff, Leo.
You heard me. I said you should see the bozos looking at the new sonogram, talking about, oh, he got blue nose. I'm like, oh girl.
But yeah, like Carlissa said, the baby got her lips. Somebody in the comments said all the sonogram, the baby lips look like that.
They sure do. Especially the 3D ones is creepy. I'm sorry. Those 3D sonograms are creepy.
Now here, I'm gonna pin this comment. Cher said if he was getting Nevaeh money, she wouldn't be asking Blueface to buy her stuff for the baby, which is correct. If he was sending her money every single day, like him and her pretend he's doing, that money would be, you would be going to buy your baby stuff.
Not just the baby, herself, her son.
Yeah, and it like was like really crazy to me. Like you knew she came back yesterday, and instead of you being there, like with her, you bounced and went to Catalina Island. I'm confused. Like, girl, if you don't pack your shit up and get and run now,
she's not gonna run because she come from a trailer park, and this is a come up for her. That's why she forced her way in to move with him. He didn't. Let's talk about it. He never asked Nevaeh to move in with him. He never told Nevaeh he wanted her to move in. She kept pushing the issue and pushing it and pushing it. And he would laugh. And she kept pushing it until finally he was like, oh. And I think that was when he was mad at Jaden and Chrisean, where he was like, oh, yeah, I can't have a kid and they're not live with me. This is my new family. Let's remember, he told Chrisean that he was going to make a new family because she didn't want to be with him.
Mm-hmm.
He tired of Nevaeh. Nevaeh is not bringing him the revenue that he needs. Nevaeh, Blueface, Chrisean, Jaden, all their fans together combined can't stand Nevaeh.
Yeah, that's bad. Yo, that's
all
bad.
of them together.
Yo.
He's not getting the revenue that he thought he was gonna get from her hate, with everybody hating her. It ain't working. He's struggling over there to make that.
It's crazy, but he is, because now he left Twitch and now he on Kick. Because Twitch banned him again, so he said he gonna be on the Green app.
Yeah, because they keep banning him.
Because he keep doing stupid stuff.
Child. Yep, but he thought he was gonna get money off of Nevaeh with the people hating him, but with them hating her, and it didn't work. And she sat there and degraded herself for the hate, for the big house to live in this person's house, this big house that's now up for closure, where you and him might gotta go move in your little box apartment that you got when you came out the shelter.
Mr. Sappho gonna get Blue a new house. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, right. Blue ain't paying his mortgage now, or whatever he got to pay now. Mr. Sappho gonna go buy him a new house and put his name on that house. Yeah,
He'll be a fool. He'll be a fool.
Now I have a question for anybody who know anything about houses, who owns a house. If you have a house that's that you currently own, that you're in, that's up in foreclosure, can you buy another house while that is happening? Do anybody know?
I don't.
Because they swear that Blue bought another house and
I mean, if the papers wasn't already signed and the closing didn't already happen before this foreclosure, no, because they're checking everything. They're gonna check for things like that. I don't see that happening. You're at risk. Why would they do that?
Mm-hmm.
Now, if he already had the process and everything started on that house and is already closed on and he didn't move in yet, that would be different. But to go and because when they scrutinize everything, they want to know when the money from the down payment coming from, everything. They in your business.
Now, what about this? Tanitra said it take 2 years to foreclose.
No, it don't. After the notice he got, it don't take no 2 years. He have, I think, he could pay the money before the 60 or 90 days or whatever it is, but it does not take 2 years to foreclose on the house.
No, because don't they give you a chance to pay it off
Yes.
before they put it into foreclosure?
No. Okay, so now what it is, what they did now, he still has time to pay the bank. He still has time to pay that off because this is not the first time his house went into foreclosure.
Hmm.
Hmm.
But that just shows he's not responsible at paying his bills.
What you said? That was Randy talking, right? You sound a little
Hmm.
far, Randy.
I said it just shows that he's not responsible paying his bills.
Yeah, and that's why Mr. Sapphire ain't putting
Mm-mm.
no
He'll be a fool too.
house in his name. Mr. Sapphire ain't doing that. Cher
Mm-mm.
said, "Did y'all see the fake house viewing Blueface was looking at?" So,
Hmm.
I mean,
Isn't that old?
anybody could go look at a house.
But
Any
isn't that
open house,
old?
anybody could go look.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
isn't
know.
that old? Isn't that the house that he said he wanted from the beginning? I think that was old and somebody just reposted because I've been seeing a lot of people post things and say new, and it's not new.
I thought he already had bought a house.
So yeah, I mean, I've been seeing a lot of people posting things and saying new, and I'm like, this is not new. This is old. Like, what are y'all doing? But these new creators, like, I don't know where they getting their stuff from. These little clips and stuff they be doing. A lot of things is be misleading and out of yeah.
Well, let
But
me show y'all this, right?
yeah,
Since
you supposed to show us Cali thing, right?
right, that's what I'm gonna show y'all. Since Blue seems to be having trouble,
Maybe he should do what Cali did.
maybe he should take um on Callie's advice for $200 a month. So y'all, let's check this out. I have two videos with Callie.
And you know we don't see nothing, right?
Oh shit, y'all don't see it.
Sure.
No,
No.
it's
Not playing. That's why I'm like, hold up. She said it, but I'm not. That's what I'm saying. Something.
it's on the stage. What? I don't know why y'all don't see it.
That's in the chat, baby. I'm seeing nothing playing.
Oh, that's crazy. All right, let me try to remove it and then do it again. It was dead ass on the All right, let me do it this way. Let me try to do it this way. Hold on. Let me see. I'm sorry, chat. I thought I was sharing with y'all and stuff. Okay. Let me go back. You see it, chocolate?
See it, but don't hear it.
Okay, so that's not the one. Okay. Oh my God.
Okay, let's
What about
start
now?
with
Yes, we hear it.
first, and then we'll get to
Okay.
the questions. I want to give you guys a little backstory of how I even came to the conclusion of me even wanting to own an RV. So let's get to it. I'm cutting it for the first time. I don't want to hear, oh, wasn't there any cut? I'm cut. Look, it was back in 2019, right when COVID was happening. And in the state of California, they shut down everything. Like, you couldn't go to work, you couldn't do nothing. If it wasn't essential things, you can't do it. It was so serious that I even went to like an underground party and got a whole ticket for being out in public with human beings. I thought that was crazy. I didn't even show up for court. They never looked for me. I hope I ain't got no warrant. So I didn't have to pay rent. I just had to fill out this paperwork. So come the end of 2022 or the beginning of 2021, I can't remember, it was time to pay that rent. You know what I'm saying? They was looking for that rent money. So I went to them. I'm like, yeah, y'all told me I ain't had to pay no rent. So what are we doing? They was like, oh, no, you're good. We just turned your paperwork in. You'll find out X, Y, and Z later. Come to find out, the city of Los Angeles paid $120,000. $120,000. I didn't know y'all was getting that much money out of me. Having an apartment is not an asset, it's a liability. There's no value. I'm not growing anything. Instead, I'm buying a Toyota or a Nissan Altima once a month, and I can't even take the doorknob with me. I'm gonna get charged. They're gonna be like, where's the doorknob? I'm like, I don't know. So I'm doing as much talking. I need to get the cut in because my son has camp and I'm tripping. Get into the Q&A. So I wrote some of you guys' questions that you guys may have had for me. Get into it. Did it take some time getting used to the RV life? I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of like freaking out. I was like, oh my god, why is this so small? Where am I gonna put my clothes? Where am I gonna put my food? Like cooking here. You have to adjust to like just living in like a smaller home. The hardest part was my clothes. And next question, do I like it? I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Next question. I have a family of 7. Can I do this? Absolutely, girl. There's hella people over here that got families of 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think it just depends on the size of your RV because at some point you're gonna get crowded. My RV is not the biggest, you feel me? But it sleeps 8 people. Like I personally wouldn't have a family of 8 in here, but teach your own, girl. Ain't nobody judging you. My table turns into a bed. My couch turns into a bed. I got 2 bunk beds, and then 2 people can sleep in my bed if so be. Is it safe? Do you get scared? Sometimes I'll be scared, but I got my thanga underneath my pillow. You feel me? And I'm gonna just keep it cute. Want to pull up, pull up. I got cameras on my door, and there's a camera on top of the top, so I can peep what's going on before you even at the front door. You feel me? Does my RV drive or is it a hitch? It's a hitch on. I tow it with a big ass GMC truck. Ooh, got cabbage in my hair. Next question. Resorts or state park? I do both. My membership is through a resort. My dad also has like veterans. Like I guess when you're like ex-military or a veteran or something, you get to stay at the state parks for free. When I have to take my break from my membership, I'll go to a state park for like a couple days or whatever, and then I'll come back to my home base. But everybody here has to leave. Like there's nobody can stay here, and if you do stay here, there's like a different side that you have to stay on, and it's $1,500 versus the $263. And I'm not about to live in no RV and still be paying $1,500. No, I'm not doing it. Get an apartment. I mean, I get it, ownership, that's cool. $1,500 though, it's still a discount. Like it's at least 50% off. So, I mean, for the peace of mind of not having to move your RV, I think that's kind of cool too. It's on wheels for a reason. Take her on a go. It's good for your poop tank. It's good for her to move. Your slide getting pulled in. She's made to move. Where do I park my RV? For safety purposes, I'm not gonna say where I park my RV. I'll just say that I have a membership. My membership can go to over 263 locations. In that $263 a month, I can go to any of those locations and live for free. But I do have a home base as of right now because my kids are in school. I'm still debating if I want to homeschool them or not. If I do, then we're gonna be gone. Next question. Is it annoying having to pack up and move? No, because I like being able to like change the scenery. I love being able to like get new neighbors. I think it's kind of a great reset. Like I shake all my mats, like I dust off my stuff. So I think it's a great reset when it's moving day. So I wouldn't say that it is annoying. I like it. How much was your RV? 9,000 or 9,500 or something, 400 or something for like registration, and then my insurance, y'all. Insurance is literally $100 for the whole year. It's not monthly, but I think if you have like the drivable one, you do have to obviously pay monthly. Do you have a shower? Yes, I have a shower. I have a full plumbing system. I have a toilet, a sink, shower. The water stays hot for a long time. Don't have a water bill, so we take good, nice, long, enjoyable showers. Next question. Is your RV ran on propane? My shower is electric. So I get my like hot water from the electricity. But if I was to like, I think it's called like dry camping or something where you don't have no hookups and stuff, I could do both. I could be ran off propane, but I have the option to be ran off of electricity. Next question. Why not just buy a house? I don't want to buy a house where me and my neighbors are high-fiving. I need something with like land and chickens, and y'all know what I want. Y'all know I ain't gonna be telling y'all all my goddamn secrets so the devil can come and take it. Not paying $4,000 on the first of every month. I think I think we're gonna be okay. So some people, I guess, were getting confused with this question. Some people were like, okay, you say you own your RV, but you're paying rent. I own the building. This is mine. There's some people who decided to like go to like campsite and like buy a brand new one, so they use their credit. So they'll do like a deposit of like 1,300, 2,000, and then pay a monthly of like 500. So they would pay 500 plus the membership if y'all wanted to go my route, or 500 plus your monthly fee of the 1,500, so 2,000. You know what I'm saying? So it's different ways of doing it. But me personally, I wanted my overhead to be so minimal. Like this, my rent is putting a wig on. Like if I get a baddie call, I'm just gonna give me a big ass, I'm paying 40 band one and just pull out cash, like pay for it. Ownership. Monthly fees, cancel it. Own the car, own the place, own the property. Do you live in an RV park? I live on a resort. I have a home base, but I have to leave. I can only be here for 21 or 28 days, depending on high usage or not high usage. So I'm either here 21 or 28 days, but then I have to be gone for a week, and then I come back for another 21 or 28 days, depending on the month. Do you save money compared to an apartment? Yes, I do. I'm going to do a separate video on comparing my bills from my apartment to the RV. We'll talk about it. How do you get mail if you're always moving? I do have a postal mailbox. I pay $20 a month for that. I've had that before because y'all know. If you know, you know. Okay, so I already been had that a long time ago, so I just kept that, and that's just what I do. Does your kids get bored? They love this. They're 9 and 4. They're living their dream. What's the hardest part of living in an RV? Changing your own poop. Yeah, I don't touch literally poop, but we'll talk about it. We'll get deeper. Come follow me if you want to find out more. What's up, Trailer Trash Baddies? Let's do a Q&A.
So that was that video.
Did she say trailer trash baddies?
Yes. Yeah. Hold on. Let me show you her other video. But I mean, she should be telling Blueface this stuff, right?
The chat saying chat saying Blueface live. His chat fit to get him.
Well, I saw that he went live. I don't watch him, and I don't know why anybody think that he gonna dive right into Chrisean as soon as he went live, cause he not. Do you see it on the stage? Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry, I was mute. Yes, I see it.
Here are my 5 top reasons why I
Do you
decided
hear
to
it?
live in my RV full time.
Yes.
Building bonds with my kids that will be unforgettable and that they will just remember for the rest of their lives. Number 4, saving money. Instead of paying that landlord that rent money, you get to pay yourself that money. And now your savings account is just. Number 3, my favorite, ownership. I own this place. I can paint this whatever I want. I can decorate however I feel like. Number 2, neighbors. If I don't like my neighbors, I will pack it up and leave. Or they're going to pack it up and leave. I don't stay at an RV park, so I'm not dealing with neighbors. We pack, we go, we live, we travel. Lastly, but of course, my favorite is number one, rent. My rent is $263, and that includes electricity and water. Don't go to an RV seller like campsite or anything like that. Buy your RV from a private person, own it, and that's how you're gonna maximize saving the most money possible. Some of these people have bought $100,000 trailers. Trust me, I want the $100,000 trailer. I do. Y'all look beautiful. It's gonna devaluate itself. It's never gonna be worth $100,000 ever again in life. Instead, buy you a cute little RV that is in the best condition, paint it, and just turn it into freedom. Here are my five top reasons why I decided to move in my RV full time. Building bonds with my kids that will be.
Yeah, so maybe she needs to give her brother some hints.
Somebody in the chat said his ego wouldn't allow him to do that.
Hmm. But if you can't pay the mortgage, I mean, shit, I'd rather pay the $200.
And you know what's crazy? Carlissa always made it seem like, oh, got a house. We all got house. Kelly just said the apartment she was living in. Carlissa don't do nothing but lie.
Hmm. Right. She always get she always get caught up. He definitely get caught up. What you think?
Callie said she gonna live her own little free life.
Hmm.
Like while they chasing this money, Callie like, now let me do something that's realistic. Like go to school because of my future. I don't want to be on this camera and live a
Hmm.
regular life.
Yep.
Independent and don't gotta ask nobody for nothing because you're a struggling single mother.
Exactly. Now, I don't know if y'all want to go over there and watch Blue, because y'all know I ain't putting him on my screen. But I'm definitely tired. I'm sleepy.
You got work tonight or this your 3-day weekend?
This my no. I'm off tomorrow.
Oh
I
yeah,
work Sunday.
you don't work the weekend, do you?
Yeah, I don't work on Saturdays.
Oh, okay.
I work every other weekend, not Saturdays. Like, okay, so I work today. Whenever
Uh-huh.
I work Friday, I gotta work Sunday. When I'm off Friday, I'm off Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So today I work, I gotta work Sunday coming. I'm just off
Okay.
tomorrow. So like
Got
next
you.
weekend, I'm off Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Oh, okay.
So, but I'm tired today. I'm tired. Normally by this time I'm asleep. Like when I go to work and I come home by 7, 8, yeah, I'll be knocked out. But Petty's I don't know if Petty going live tonight.
Mm.
Why?
Don't do
But if
that.
not,
Don't
she's
do
gonna
that.
do her
Now I'm
birthday
supposed to. Yeah,
celebration
definitely. This is my
tomorrow.
birthday weekend, so I set up some stuff for you guys. We're gonna have a time. We definitely need a session with this Carlissa stuff. So I definitely have to get my little session in. Um, so just look out for something either
All
tonight
right.
or first thing tomorrow. Yeah.
I
Listen, she's definitely going live because she did a whole work shift with me on the phone today, setting up and preparing for her live. Okay,
my
so
notifications are on.
I'm gonna make sure she go live. Okay,
Oh yeah,
All right.
I
a
wanted to
whole
make
work
sure we have
shift.
some stuff to do.
She did a whole work shift with me today on the phone, setting up. She was getting herself ready. She got some goodies coming for y'all.
All right. We
So,
waiting. We waiting, Petty. We waiting. When we see that alert, I'll be there.
For sure.
mhm,
Sure,
mhm.
it's the
If
girl
not,
birthday this
she don't go
weekend.
live
Well,
tonight.
Monday. I'm going.
Yep. If she don't go live tonight, y'all, I'm gonna be calling her first thing in the morning. Like, hey, go start that live up. Go start that live up. She'll tell you I'm her motivation. I'll be calling
I ain't
her.
gonna lie. I got put on a suspension for my chat GPT. So I was trying to get them to fix my thumbnail. I'm sorry, my grandbaby over here. He's whiny. But I was trying to get her to fix my thumbnail, and she put me on probation for 15 hours.
Child. Petty got some good stuff for y'all. It's Petty birthday weekend. Her birthday is on Monday. So y'all, Petty is gonna be 90 years old. Y'all make sure y'all give her
No, you did.
90.
Not 90.
Y'all send her
Not
90
90.
balloons.
My 90th birthday. That'd be so cute.
Listen, my
I'll be
friends
an old
always
lady
think,
twerking though.
my
Oh my
friends
God. You gonna be out here like Carlissa Petty?
Girl, I'm gonna be so lit at 90. I'm gonna be so lit at 90. Hey y'all, hey. I'm gonna be so lit at 90, y'all.
Yes. Carlissa, not Carlissa. My friends is always making me older than what I am when my birthday come around. So now I get to do it to Petty. Okay. So I want y'all to hear my new outro. I mean, I had it for a little minute. Thanks to my girl Petty. Y'all know Petty did my intro. She also did my outro. Y'all know Petty be having it popping. I had it for a little minute, but I finally put it up yesterday. Finally got it up. So now on the way out, y'all gonna hear the outro instead of seeing thanks. So y'all stick around just to hear the outro. If y'all did not hit the like button, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And I thank all you guys for showing up, supporting me. Without me, there's no you. Sorry, without you, y'all, I'm tired. Without me, without y'all, there's no me. Look, y'all see how I'm tired? Without y'all, there's no me. I can't get on this internet and talk to myself. So you guys is who make me better, and I appreciate each and every one of you. I appreciate everyone who was in the chat, kicking it in the chat, giving y'all opinion in the chat. I appreciate each and every individual that came up on the stage and gave their opinions. I thank everybody for keeping it respectable and respecting everybody's opinions. Okay, so y'all, on that note, I'm gonna say good night, and y'all listen to my outro, and don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Peace.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Hey, 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 hey. Before y'all slide, hit that like and subscribe. Turn them notifications on, keep the vibes alive. If I hit the spot and run them comments up, you know I'ma talk my talk and still keep it a buck, honey. Big shout out to the crew, yeah, we outside. Every view, every shit, got a reason I ride. Without y'all, there is no me, and that's real talk sincerely. It's your girl, Ange, yeah, it's me. Same energy every time you see me. From the block to the T, I break it down major. Give it to you straight like that, no chaser. If they scared to say it, I'ma say it anyway. Stand on business every single day, so keep tapping in, don't miss the flavor. More vibes, more heat, more talk later. Hey. Let's talk about it with Ange. She said what she said, no chaser.